I think human beings are the only species who disrespect sleep. You'll notice animals. You'll never see a night animal in the day. You'll never see a day animal in the night. They respect the cycles of nature.
Simple sign is to check that when you wake up in the morning, do you feel energized or do you feel like sleeping a little more? So every mobile now has a snooze button. Why do we need a snooze button? And that means I haven't slept right. Anybody who slept deep, they cannot sleep more even if they want to sleep.
I think we've touched upon a very important topic, and I think this is point number one, right? For good mental health, make sure you sleep at the right time and you wake up at the right time. I mean, just one simple discipline if we can follow.
Science has proved that if you play around with sleep, Hindi में अच्छा होता है कहना कि भेजे से खिलवाड़ मत करना, भेजा पलटवार करेगा. So when you play around with this Raja, the entire orchestra goes for a toss. Organs start protesting. Pancreas says, I will not give you insulin. Stomach says, I'll load you with acid. Thyroid says, no more thyroxine, sorry. And also what is very important is the calcium particles in the blood says, I will deposit myself in the heart vessels. So one of the most important ingredients for the human body is not only food, but the right sleep.
In Pondicherry, I was a stranger. I'd come from north to south with language and cultural change, and who has no administrative this kind of experience, and an IPS officer. When I took over charge, early hour of the morning, by 4:30, I would be up. I would sleep early. I would be up at 4:30 very naturally and sit and meditate. I felt guided. It was guidance. So it really worked.
So that time is very powerful. That's why it's called Brahma Muhurat. Muhurat means the highest vibrational time. And Brahma means creation. Said Brahma created the world. So it's the creation. So the creation of new, consciousness, habits, lifestyle, intuition. So that's why it's called Brahma Muhurat, the highest vibrational time for creation.
State between wake and sleep and wake is the most powerful for the subconscious mind. So if you put an intention in or you put a question in, when you wake up, it's usually there.
I often wake up with an answer. And now I've realized that something that was on my mind, even if it was something new, what has to be, anything, not that I put it as a question, but later on in the morning I realized, yes, it was a question for my mind. And then my mind has done some homework during the sleep. I just go and implement that answer without thinking whether it's logical, right, or nothing. I just go and implement it. And it's always, always, always turned out to be right.
I think it's absolutely right. It happens to me too, particularly when you wake up early in the 4:35 a.m.